Hey guys, Michael Merua here. Today I want to talk about something deeply personal, burnout and depression, what leads to it, how to deal with it, and how to start living fully again. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was a matter of life and death for me. It took me almost 4 years to recover. It left a deep mark on me, turned my life upside down, and in a way, it even started my YouTube channel. That's why I am here talking to you now, and I would like to use this opportunity to help. We all go through difficult times and face various worries, and the older we get, the more responsibilities pile up while our energy drains. There is a lot of content online about burnout and depression. Many YouTubers talk about it, but often it's self-proclaimed experts just repeating what they heard elsewhere. They tell you what you want to hear. I won't do that. I will share my own real experience. I studied psychology as part of my education. I am genuinely interested in how the mind works, in philosophy, in inner peace, but more importantly, I have been through it myself, so I can tell you what helped me personally, not just as an artist, but as a regular person who survived burnout and depression. Burnout is no joke. It can lead to depression and lasting psychological consequences. Unfortunately, especially among men, it's still seen as weakness. There are many myths around this mental illness, which, by the way, also manifest physically. It starts subtly: fatigue, emotional instability, lack of motivation. The thing that used to excite you no longer bring joy. Everyday tasks like doing the dishes or cleaning your room suddenly feel like major challenges. You stop taking care of yourself, food doesn't taste right, and dark thoughts begin to spin in your head. That's where the depression begins. Long-term stress without proper rest plays a big role. In my opinion, social media does that too. That fake world of instant dopamine, endless comparisons. When someone gets more likes, looks happier, has better body or more success, you start to think you are doing life wrong. That's a road to hell. But everyone fights their own demons, even if they seem fine on the outside. As Robin Williams once said, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind. Never downplay someone else's pain, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem to you. If you haven't been through it, you can't truly understand. Artists especially compare themselves to the best, but people only share the highlights of their lives on social media. I say, compare to yourself only to your past self. Look at how far you have come. Today you are stronger, wiser, and more experienced than you were before. Don't let nostalgia blind you into thinking everything used to be better. For me, it all started with divorce, moving, working 2 jobs, studying, and being diagnosed with autoimmune disease, all in the same year. On the top of that, I had this burning desire to prove to myself and to everyone else that I can handle it, that I have value. So I cut back on sleep, food, fun, and time with friends. And then all that's left is work and obligations. That's when it starts. Voices in your head saying it's all pointless. Take the pills, jump off the bridge, cut your wrists. You're just waste of space. Bullshit. You do matter. You have worth. You never know when your presence or kind words might make someone's day. Life is worth living. Life is beautiful. Even if you can't see it right now, better days will come. Everyone told me that, and I didn't believe it. But it happened. Trust me on this. I found love. I started doing the job I always wanted, even if only part-time, so I could also focus on my art and YouTube. I sleep better, I am in less pain. I changed my mindset, and the world seems somehow brighter. And to think I believe this would never happen again. Yes, I still struggle with chronic fatigue, some pain, financial issues, social anxiety, social media and human interaction still drain me, but it's getting better. In my darkest moments I used to say, sometimes rainbow, sometimes hell, but every time I was in hell I told myself, just one more step, get through one more night, and the sun will rise again, because the darkest hour is just before the dawn. As Seneca said, sometimes simply living is a courageous act. Live by that. You don't need to prove more. Do you have roof over your head, food, nature around you? Go for a walk. Watch the trees, talk to someone, ask for help. Don't go through this alone. In Thucydides' History of the Peloponnesian War, it says, "You can only get out of the hardship by yourself or with the help of another who is stable." Step out of the victim mindset. Swallow your pride. Don't blame the world for everything. Your thoughts are deceiving you. Negativity is eating you alive, and eventually your body manifests it as an illness. That's psychosomatics. Cut out the so-called toxic people around you if they drag you down. You owe them nothing. Many people feed off your misery to feel better about their own lives. No energy? Go for a walk. Take a hot bath. Water heals. Eat properly. Move your body. Slowly, one step at a time. I couldn't sleep for years. I had no one to turn to. And I didn't want to burden anyone. I want to handle it alone, like a real man. That was a problem. I walk outside after midnight, in rain, snow, cold. It helped, but I had no goal. I was just surviving. So I start my fantasy world building project, an escape from reality that gave me comfort, and I included some of my thoughts in my world. Now I had a goal to create, and I told myself I wouldn't die until I finish it. Even if no one read it, even if it wasn't great, it gave me meaning. I had no strength for anything, so I gave myself a rule: do it for 5 minutes. And often 5 minutes turn into an hour. I learn new skills, start creating again every day, discover YouTube and Instagram from creators' perspective, and now we are here sharing stories and joy through creativity and life itself. So how do you overcome burnout? Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing. Just exist. Lie down, throw your phone away, stare at the ceiling, but don't stay stuck there for too long. Even a 5-minute meditation can be enough, and your mind starts to get bored. Ideas began to surface. I have reshaped my life so I can create. I need peace of mind, and I have learned to cultivate it myself. When I am not working, I go swimming in the morning. I exercise, eat well, listen to music, read about history and philosophy. I used to create only at night. Now I create in the morning too, before my brain gets cluttered with negativity from the internet or the outside world. Because checking your phone first thing in the morning can drain your dopamine for entire day, and then you feel like doing nothing. You have to start doing something. Step into the role of the creator, because you have the power to change everything and turn your life around. So to wrap it up, what can help with burnout and depression? Stop comparing yourself to others. Compare only to your past self. Talk to someone. Don't be afraid to seek help. Spend time in the nature. It grounds and heals. Hot baths or cold showers. Water calms both body and mind and restart your energy. Sleep, healthy food and movement take care of your basic needs. Even small steps count. A short walk is better than nothing. Use the 5-minute rule. Start an activity, even just for a few minutes. Find purpose and goal. Even a small hobby can give you reason to keep going. Minimize social media, especially in the morning. Observe. Don't try to react to everything. Focus on positive things. Negativity is soul killer. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes simply existing is enough. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Care for your body and soul. Since I'm not a doctor and can't make deep, hour-long videos, this channel is here simply to inspire. I will do my best to respond to everyone who has questions or want to share their own story. Thank you for being here, and remember, you are not alone. I love you and see you next time.